All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. You already know Black Power, Black Divinity. We also got memberships for the family. We got, make sure you subscribe immediately. Make sure you subscribe immediately. We got memberships for the family. The link right down in the video description, in the chat. All you have to do is click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti YouTube page. General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. I got a new teachable website up there for, got some comprehensive and specialized programs for the family coming. Certificate programs, most definitely off the chain. This is, international weight. You feel what I'm saying? That you most definitely want to be involved in. The first program up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, comprehensive for brothers who need a program, a system of guidance is here for you. You got the general, plus we got a live stream round table with the brothers where we sit down and discuss things of great importance in our development. Family, this is it. I want you to get over there. The link is right there in the video description, in the chat. Click it, go over there and check it out, man, because this is most definitely going to be the place to be. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get on over there. Check out that catalog. Get a discount. Shop and save, save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the general Olmec voyages of the Nile, ancient Egypt, Nubia, hip-hop, occult, black Illuminati, Freemasonry exposed, black woman is God, making of the white man, all the classic subjects from the general. There's no other website nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. You should become a member today. And everybody knows Seti got the pop in his page on Patreon by far, man. We got a fire series coming up. We talking about the code of Saturn, and the first one up is how they control black music. And when I looked and seen that, Angie Stone and a lot of them were on Universal before it became Universal Music Group. It was just Universal Records, and you see that they symbol is Saturn, and you got to understand the deepness in that. Okay, so I want you to get on over there and check it out and see how many of these artists, these actors and politicians have taken an oath to this deity, this ancient Roman deity, Saturn, that is still being revered today. Even Christmas is a veneration of the Saturnalia, this Roman god. You see, so you better get in there today. Don't you dare miss it. Go over to Patreon and become a patron. It is a hell of a goddamn membership to have. That's right. And to all the family donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate to this hardworking general, link right there on the screen is in the chat. Just click it, donate. I thank you. Make sure you subscribe right now to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, a lot of people don't know, and I didn't know, especially in this argument that we've been talking about, the origins of hip-hop. You see, the origins of hip-hop. And a lot of people, and like I say, goddamn, man, it's just information that just keep revealing itself, and that we're not always privy to. We're not always privy to, but what a lot of people are not talking about was that Angie Stone and her group, the group, the Sequence. You see, the Sequence was the first successful female rap group in history. Y'all didn't know that. I didn't even know that. Before any of the female rappers that you know out there, any Salt and Peppers, any Queen Latifahs, any of the damn MC like shit, they was out there long before them. Long before them. And it's crazy the shit. I say, damn. You know, and I remember hearing that song, but damn, that's an old song. It came out in 1979. It was a hit. And people have been sampling this song, is the word is what they call it, interpolation. I believe it's called interpolations or whatever, where they take it and they twist it, one way or another, but you know where you got it from. So even Dr. Dre had used it when they keep their heads, we keep their head ringing, ding, funk, you. Right on up, get to move on, get to, that funk you up part that come from the Sequence, which Angie Stone was a part of. They say this other motherfucker, Bruno Mars, with that Uptown Funk shit took it and twisted, but he gave, credit to Angie Stone in the Sequence for creating that. You see what I'm saying? So many people have used it, from goddamn ODB. They say goddamn Erykah Badu, she say over 300 songs have taken from that song, And so I say, well, I'll be damn. First female group, female period, that went gold. So they went gold. She said they went gold in 3 weeks. Damn, you know what I'm saying? That's 1979. Went gold in 3 goddamn weeks. So that just show you how, again, we showing and proving. You know what I'm saying? Who created it? Who brought forth the energy? And they was on the Sugar Hill gang. And from my understanding, if I heard it right, they wrote a lot of shit. Listen to me. I got to go back and dig deeper for a lot of them early artists that was on that Sugar Hill Records. Nah, yeah, I heard, and if I heard it right, that song Apache that they did. Wait a minute, who did that song Apache? It might have been them, the Sugar Hill gang. I believe they might have been the ones that did that song Apache. But I believe that they were responsible. I don't know who directly was responsible. Was it the whole group or not? But they were wrote that song Apache. And I remember the song because after they did what was that song? Hip hop, hippie to the hip hop, them don't stop, rock it to the bang bang boogie. Yeah, that song. I forget the guy because I'm running so goddamn fast. You know what I'm saying? And so right after that, they had I know y'all gonna drop it in there. Did Grandmaster Flash do? That's who I thought did it, Apache. But I believe they might have been on that record label. Ray, they might have been Rapper's Delight. No, yeah, Rapper's Delight. But Apache, I thought Grandmaster Flash and them did Apache. But I heard that they might have been writing some of their shit. You see what I'm saying? Might have been writing some of their goddamn shit. So she was saying that they, the reason why they, Sugar Hill did it. That's right. Sugar Hill did Apache. Okay, that's right. Okay, cool. That's right. So I believe that, they wrote that song. So it show you, now you got to think 1979, that was before Planet Rock. That was before Planet Rock. Yeah, that was before Planet Rock. Wait a minute, when did Planet Rock? And motherfuckers keep talking about goddamn Planet Rock. Now that was 1986. Planet Rock was 1986. So they already had went gold and shit. But people talking about they the fucking the fathers and shit. I said, well, goddamn. That's damn near 7 years before Planet Rock came out. See, this is astounding that this kind of information is coming out, you know. And see, this is why historians is so important, you know. And it probably, and I'm just saying, I don't, if things, about Angie Stone, it hadn't happened that way, I wouldn't even know this information. I wouldn't even know this information. It's only in, that there's, positive information is rising up. So we can see the legacy. We keep talking about FBA. So right there, that just show you. And crazy as it sounds, a lot of them songs, we got to see, that's why we got to get into the writing aspect. Who's writing them songs? Now I'm going to go look at, and I'm going to dig deeper, and I'm going to see who they wrote a lot of these songs for these earlier groups. I want to find out. You see what I'm saying? I want to find out, because she was saying they was damn near anybody that was on that Sugar Hill label, they was putting in work. They was putting in work, family. They was putting in goddamn work. And what's crazy about it, where the Sugar Hill gang, I believe, they used that sample, Good Times. But the sequence came out, that Funk You Up was an original beat. You see what I'm saying? So they was like, fuck it. She was saying they was running it down early, that they didn't want to be sampling, because they wanted all the credit. They wanted to own all, 100% of the masters, you see, which was very smart. So they was very business savvy in the early aspects. You see what I'm saying? But that's crazy. Matter of fact, I got the video. I got the video, and I'm going to put it up there so we can hear it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this up here. I'll put it up. Okay, I see where it's at. I see where it's at. Here we go. This is an interview where she dropped a lot of this information.
Yeah.
Yes. But one of the things that we always like to do is, because we have,
I'm gonna move it up where she get to talking about it.
Female group on the Sugar Hill label.
Let me take it back just a little bit.
Because once I signed with Arista.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Date me, but I was part of the very first female rap group to transcend the worldwide connection. First female group on the Sugar Hill label, the sequence, and we were the first ones to tour. So before the Queen Latifahs, the MC Lights, a lot of the Salt and Peppers, we were established 10 years prior to that.
Yeah, I mean, are we talking about the early 80s, or was it the late 70s?
1979.
Wow. I mean, I don't even think we even knew about hip hop until the sort of early 80s.
No, you had Rapper's Delight, which was the first 12-inch, the biggest hip hop record at the time, and the female version, which was Funk You Up. Dr. Dre did it over. It's called Keep Your Heads Ringing. But that was the first rap record, yes.
Wow. That, I mean, I think the interesting transition is that you're raised as a gospel singer. Now, getting into hip hop, did it not seem sort of odd? Just the sort of rapping or talking as opposed to the singing, because it just even.
Fortunately for us, we could do them both.
Mhm.
So, we started out as kids doing hip hop, but we could always sing. And so it was an easy transition. That is why one of the biggest records around is Fuji's, Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and the Fuji's was a replica of what we did prior to it becoming so phenomenal.
Yeah. Did you get support among your peers at that stage, especially
Absolutely. Our album went gold in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. We made Cashbox on Billboard. It was the first time in the history of music that females made Cashbox that quick.
Wow.
And we were the first female group to have a 12-inch to sell. 12 inches weren't selling. 45s were selling. We made a 12-inch, and it was the second one after the Sugar Hill Gang. First female group. They were the first male group to do a 12-inch that sold and broke a record.
So they the first ones that came out on the 12 inch.
Amazing, and I'm wondering what your thoughts are as to why the Sugar Hill Gang became the sort of the VHS of early hip hop, and the sequence became like Betamax, where
Sugar Hill Gang became synonymous to the game because unlike Sequence, they had sampled a record which was already a huge record, which was Good Times by Chic.
Yeah.
Sequence had an original rap record which had never been heard by anyone. So by the time people figured out what was what, that record had already been a success. Good Times had already been a success. And what they did is just jumped on a record that's already was a hit. So it was easier to recognize off the bat.
You see now, when I was arguing that, remember when I started talking about the samples, I say, check the samples. You see, why did they take our samples? Because it was easier for it to be recognized. It was already a hit. You see what I'm saying? And she just, emphasized on that's what motherfuckers was doing. They was just jumping on shit that was already a hit. But she emphasized that they didn't do that. They had an original hit. You see what I'm saying? That didn't require samples, so they got 100% of the money. You see what I'm saying? They got 100% of the money.
So by the time the female version came, people had to get to know that record, but they were willing because they had such success with Good Times. I mean, with rappers like.
Whose idea then was it to not do the sampling and say, let's just get another sort of classic track and just rap over
Well,
that?
we didn't want to do sample. We were the first and are the first of its kind to have an original rap record. So it's much better to own your rights to your record. And right now, today, 30 years later, 40 years later, we own the rights. We have over 300 and something interpolations of that record.
Interpolation.
Old Dirty Bastard, Trina, Dr. Dre, Erykah Badu, they all have used that record.
Damn.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
That way of thinking is much way ahead of its time. Even in the 90s, people weren't doing that. People were sampling. So that seems very brave. As very business-wise.
Because we wasn't thinking as business people. We were thinking as kids. We were thinking, I know for a fact, 2 of us were cheerleaders in the group. So we had an uncanny way of, controlling the crowd. So Funk You Up was a control the crowd record. So we took the same energy that we did with cheering for our football team or our basketball team, and we cheered for our fans. And at the end of the day, it was an easy transition because we were used to doing it.
Yeah. Is it the same? It's not the same Funk You Up that we had with Bruno Mars and Calvin.
But Bruno Mars was inspired by our
inspired by
his was Uptown Funk. And he has parts of our song, Uptown Funk You Up. He said Uptown Funk You Up. Our song was funk.
Yeah, he took two.
Gonna funk you right on up. So he took parts of that record to create his record. And
And they've been doing that with all our shit. They've been doing that with all our shit. That's just proof right there. They've been doing this shit all along, stealing from us. And then want to talk about they the fathers and shit. And they dropped, listen to me, I want y'all to understand this. They dropped this in goddamn 1979. That was long before even African Bambaataa was out there. I think he dropped that. They say he dropped Planet Rock in the 80s, some goddamn. That was this first hit. The Message. When did The Message come out? Grandmaster Flash. When did that come out? $1982. Man, y'all got to get the fuck on with that bullshit, man. Yeah, y'all got to get the fuck on with that bullshit. That's just a revelation right there. That's a serious revelation that they dropped. I'm going to come back on this, family. I'm going to come back on. He dropped it in 82. Yeah, he dropped it in 82. And so they was out 4 years before Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. They was on vinyl. They had went gold. They had went gold, family. Yeah, they had went gold. This is official work. I'm most definitely gonna revisit this again, but yeah, that's very powerful. You know, and we should have known this. And it's crazy in all of this debate about hip hop and the sequence in Angie Stone just didn't even come up. That's right. They do need to be exposed. Them niggas ain't nothing but frauds. Them niggas is frauds. They ain't got, man, listen here. And I'm going to find out all the records they done wrote. I'm going to find out all the records that they done wrote, and we're going to bring this information out here. We still exposing and revealing what a powerful, powerful legacy for FBA Foundational Blacks right here in America, man. We be right black. If you're on here right now, I want you to hit the subscribe button. I want you to. Okay. Now I see it say, wait a minute. No, brother, say Grandmaster and the Furious 5 and the sequence dropped the same year. Say, no. Okay. Okay. They dropped the same year with Freedom. Okay. I don't remember that Freedom. I don't think they had the same success, though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't make no difference. They still, we'll have to look into it. But the fact that they don't mention them is still fraudulent. You see what I'm saying? They talking this shit about it's a Bronx thing, but it still don't make no difference. It's not a Bronx thing. You see? Yeah, it's not a Bronx thing. Got to wake up. All right, family, we be right black. I want you to hit that subscribe button right now. I want you to like it, and I want you to share it with your family and friends, and I'll be right black. This is the general saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.